Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Mora Argati Angelika from Brawijaya University. Today, I will explain about one of the public economic material. It is government function. Hope you enjoy it. Public intervention is largely influence our daily life. For examples, the government provides goods and services like health, education, defense, and environment. It defines the rules for socio-economic behavior, and it finances its activity with taxation and affects the labor demand and supply. There are many roles of modern government. First, to use regulation, taxation, and public provising or financing to correct for market failures, improving the efficiency of the economy and overall growth. Second, to use public policy instruments to improve equity and protect the vulnerable. Third, is need to take into account the scope for government failures. And next is political and economic ideology determines size and scope for government. For example, is welfare state, urbanization, health pandemic like this coronavirus pandemic, and regional conflict. As we know, the public sector have different roles in the market economies, like allocation of resources, or we can call it the efficiency goal, income redistribution, or the equity goal, and stabilization for the economic cycle. And this role interact with each other. First is the allocation role. The allocation role is to provide efficient goods and services when the market is not able to produce them efficiently, or on market failures condition, through the production of public goods and services or public financing of private provision. For example, all those goods and services which not are produced or would be produced inefficient by the market due to market failures. And next is the regulation of the market activity to support market competition, and taxes and subsidies which change the market price of goods and services. Behind public intervention in modern market economies is the need to correct actual market failures. This is the efficiency goal, and to ensure an equitable distribution of resources. This is the equity goal. However, government intervention may also produce negative direct or indirect effects. The effects of public intervention is direct and indirect effect. Direct effects are those expected assuming that the behavior of the economic agent do not change as the consequences of the government intervention, and the indirect effects are those that arise because agent change the behavior in response of the intervention. There are many types of government intervention. First is to inform or persuade consumers or providers or suppliers to act in a certain way. For example is publicize health risks like smoking, disseminate information on disease pattern like corona, or risks of medical procedure. Second is regulation. Determine how a private activity may be undertaken. At extreme, government can prohibit goods or activities, setting standards for doctor and drug trials, regulate insert to provide certain intervention, include mandate, obliges someone to do something and pay for it. Next is provide, like deliver health services using publicly owned facilities and civil service staff. Usually, publicly financed and provided, more typical of developing countries. Developed countries usually provide a lot of autonomy in publicly provided. Types of goods. First is public goods that have two characteristics is non-rival, that someone consumption does not reduce the amount available for others to consume, and non-excludable, that consumer cannot be excluded from consuming the good either by having to pay or through some other mechanism. Next is merit goods. Merit goods is the goods that are thought to be for someone regardless of the person's own preferences. For examples is compulsory education, wearing seatbelt when using the car, or helmets on the motorbike or motorcycle, tobacco, and drugs. The role of public and private sector depends on level of income of the country. Poor countries cannot afford to provide health care for all, so tend to be a larger role for the private sector, and they don't have ability to tax. But the rich country can afford to be more involved in the health care. Government can affect the macroeconomy through two policy channels, fiscal policy and monetary policy. Fiscal policy is the manipulation of government spending and taxation, and the monetary policy refers to the behavior of the Federal Reserve regarding the nation's money supply. Tax rates are controlled by the government, but tax revenue depends on changes in household income and the size of corporate profit, which the government cannot control. Discretionary fiscal policy refers to changes in tax or spending that are the result of deliberate changes in government policy. That's all the explanation from me about the government function. I'm sorry if there are any mistakes. I hope my explanation today is useful for all of us. Thank you for enjoying and listening my explanation. Have a nice day, everybody. Goodbye.